Antonio Brown had court today, but I want to take y'all back to the old court date because this shit right here makes zero effing sense.
Let's get to Julia Bagg, who joins us live this afternoon with the very latest details of what happened in that courtroom, Julia.
Yeah, so Roxy, we heard from Antonio Brown speaking in this virtual appearance. We also heard from the judge speaking upstairs here and admonishing Brown's accuser for failing to appear for a scheduled deposition with Brown's defense team. That defense team is trying to get this case against Brown dismissed under Florida's Stand Your Ground law.
Antonio, I'm assuming you're on Zoom.
Yeah, I'm here.
Ex-NFL star Antonio Brown virtually facing a Miami judge this morning and his accuser, Zulkarnain Kwaminantambu.
I'm here. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Judge. Yes, Your Honor.
Brown has pleaded not guilty to a charge of attempted second-degree murder.
What car, man? What's going on?
According to court documents, Brown is accused of grabbing a handgun from a security staffer at a celebrity boxing match in Miami last May, then firing 2 shots at Nantambu, following a fight between the 2 men. Nantambu told investigators one of the bullets grazed his neck. This morning, Judge Marissa Tinkler-Mendez told Nantambu he must comply with a virtual deposition by Brown's defense team.
No delay, and you must appear. Do you understand? I got to hear you. I see your head nodding, but...
Yes, ma'am. I had to unmute the button. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
You'll answer the questions that are asked of you, and we'll be able to move forward. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Now, if Nantambu looks familiar, you may remember him as a performer who disrupted Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans last year. Nantambu ran across the field with a Sudanese flag that read Sudan and Gaza. He was found guilty just this week of resisting an officer in that case. Now, back out live here at the Richard Gerstein building, the next scheduled hearing for the Antonio Brown case is scheduled for May 27th. There is also a Stand Your Ground hearing set for June. Live in Miami, Julia.
If you ever wish payday came sooner, this might actually help. There's a banking app called Current with a bunch of useful features. And one of the main ones lets you access up to $750 of your paychecks early. If you switch your payroll over with Current, you get a full set of features like paycheck advance, fee-free overdraft, and the build card and more. There's everything in one app. I actually like that myself, which is why I partner with them. And right now, they're giving $75 to anyone who signs up using my link or scans the QR code on the screen. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you straight to the sign-up page where you can create your own account. Just go through the normal sign-up steps, enter information, order your card. After you complete those steps, you'll see the option pop up to enter my promo code, which unlocks the $75 bonus when you switch your direct deposit. So make sure you go through the full sign-up process so you don't miss it. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful and tight sometimes, it's definitely worth checking out because that's literally what it's designed for. To the Antonio Brown is innocent people. You will be mad when you find out you've been lied to. How do I know you've been lied to? Because a lot of y'all are pushing and painting this illustration of Antonio Brown is innocent and all this crap. When you look at the video, Antonio Brown and his people were jumping the dude. Second, and this is the more important part, the dude was leaving. Antonio Brown chased after him, grabbed a firearm that did not belong to him, and shot at the man. Where self-defense and stand your ground is at makes zero sense because there's nothing that's going to support he shot in self-defense at all. But the judge ends up finding out something today that she should have knew already that she didn't know, and we'll find out at the same time. Whew. Roll it.
Call Mr. Brown's case. Do I see Mr. Brown?
Let's take a look. There he is. Good morning, Antonio.
Good morning.
I had you back here today really as a follow-up on I think it was on the deposition.
Yeah, this is part of our special status conference.
It is, but I'm also following up on the deposition.
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me,
Nothing has been said.
why?
After we were here the last quarter, I attempted to speak with counsel. I know he had some pre-planned vacations that he mentioned, but he
Okay.
hasn't spoken since.
We have a hearing on the 23rd. That's going forward.
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Eiglash, get that deposition done. You had filed a motion seeking sanctions, and I had everyone together. I did not impose any sanctions, and so I anticipate you'll be getting that deposition scheduled and taken before the 23rd. I think the 23rd was the date.
23rd, yes, Judge.
All right. And anything else? That's it?
No.
That was really the basis for my follow-up today, keeping everyone on track, really for the motion hearing and continuing with your depositions and preparation for trial.
Sure, Judge.
Mr. Eiglash, you have anything to comment on? Yes or no?
No, Judge, have a wonderful day.
Everyone done with that? Keep the June 23rd date.
Wow. Antonio Brown's lawyer isn't handling business. Damn. So either one or two things. Buddy wasn't deposed, or Antonio Brown is supposed to be deposed and none of this shit happened. Either way, it's all on Antonio Brown's team. We're now getting into the part of we're about to have trial. And at this trial, the evidence is going to show a pattern, right? A pattern of ducking, dodging, and misdirecting. Let's get to the ducking part. The ducking part comes in two forms, right? The guys say Antonio Brown owed me money. We traveled to Dubai. He stiffed me, whatever. I got out of that, blah, blah, blah. And I approached Antonio Brown at the boxing event, and then he swung on me. That's the ducking part. But I told you it's a two-parter, right? The other part is he ducked the police after he lied. See, it's all right to say certain shit to the police, like, I don't want to talk to you without a lawyer, or I have nothing to say, or if you flat out lie. Now, typically, if you flat out lie, it's like a 50-50 that you'll actually get away from it. But now, we'll just skip the middle one and go to the derail part. He tried to derail by lying, and it ain't gonna work. So while his attorney sits there and tries to mully through and mosey on through and do certain things that are 100% not going to work, he knows what I know, what you all really know. And it's going to be plea deal time. Because Florida, if he gets found guilty, he's going to serve a shit ton of time, and there's no parole or no probation, or, well, I believe there's a probation. I think they had it now. But he's going to have to serve every single day of that sentence because he can't control himself. And if anybody says this, and some probably think it, well, Ceddy Nash, you don't like Antonio Brown. It's not that I don't like him. It's I don't like what he did. I don't like bullies. I despise bullies. I despise people who use their platforms and superstar status to sway the public and all of these individuals into believing bullshit, because the truth will do. He ain't had to say nothing. But the fact that he had to go on his freaking Instagram and type, oh, I'm about to sue this person and I'm pressing charges, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, huh? But hey, I could be wrong. Maybe y'all see something I don't see. Maybe y'all got better vision than the visionary. Possibly. Let me know y'all thoughts on this one. I'd be curious to read. Or I'm probably going to say the same shit. Yeah, Ceddy Nash, he's fried. But it is what it is. Click right here, though, to see how Ben 10 allowing people to lie for him, but I know better. I know the truth. Click right here for that, or click right here for the playlist, and I'll catch you on the next one. Reload it!